Hello my dear students, welcome to this problem solving video. I will take up 3 problems now and solve in a step by step mode using which you can solve other problems. To start with the problem shown on the screen, wherein in a simple circuit having one voltage source and 6 resistances connected in the given fashion, you have to connect voltage across one particular resistor. That is, you have to find voltage across this upper 4 ohm resistor, which is marked as Vx. The question asked is, find the voltage Vx in the circuit shown. So polarity of that Vx has been given, but value is not given. So the voltage simply can be found by simply finding current in this branch. If you know what is the current that flows in this branch, I, then I into that resistance is nothing but the voltage. Now, how to find this current? Why the current will flow? Current will flow because of this voltage source. You can see circuit is connected to 10 volt DC voltage source, which pushes the current in this direction because the top side is positive. That current flows into 2 ohm resistance, then divides into 2 parts. One part goes in our required resistor, that is 4 ohm resistor, across which we need to find the voltage. Now, question is, how to find this branch current? Is it possible to directly find branch current? No, it is not possible. What you can first find is the total current, because as you can see, all the resistance values in the circuit is known. All the 6 values are been given. There are no unknown resistance. Therefore, you can find total resistance of this entire network as seen from the source. This total resistance, that is equivalent resistance, if you know, then by dividing the resistance from the voltage, that is to find I total current supplied by the source, the expression is I total current supplied by the source is equal to supply voltage Vs, which is given as 10 volts, divided by total resistance. So once you know the current, that is IT, the current that flows through 2 ohm resistance, then by using current division rule, you can find current through any of the resistance. So especially upper 4 ohm resistance, through which we need the current, by multiplying the current with the resistance, you can find the voltage. The only required thing in the circuit is to find the voltage. Now the question is, how to find this resistance, which gives us the current, then the current branch current. Okay, now it's a very simple circuit basically. You can see, let us remove all these markings. You can see 4 ohm and this 4 ohm are in parallel, and again this 10 ohm are in parallel, and these two parallel networks are in series. That is 4 ohm parallel and 10 ohm parallel circuits are in series, and then they are in series with this 2 ohm and this 1 ohm. Now some people may get some confusion over here, that is that is here, how to treat this particular branch. Now what I can say about this is, it is a point actually speaking. Even though there is one wire being connected, that wire resistance is 0, no? Because nothing is shown here. That means this potential is same as the potential at this point. I can simply make it a single point. If I make it a single point, then circuit is quite clear, I think. What I can do is, now this encircled part has been shown like this, no? It is like this I section like this. So in this junction and this junction are at same potential because there is no resistance between them. That means I can write this particular part as this way. I can always write like this. So I can separate out like this, because there is a point, no? So here there is 10 ohm resistance, here one more 10 ohm resistance is there, then here there is 4 ohm resistance and one more 4 ohm resistance. Now it is quite clear, I think. This 4 ohm and this 4 ohm, this 10 ohm are in parallel with each other. Then that parallel combination is in series. So once I separate it out, it's very easy to find the total resistance, no? So what I'll do is I'll rewrite the circuit, okay? I'll just rewrite the circuit for you to understand better. Let us create some space here. Yeah. Now this circuit I'll write it like this. See, this circuit. Uh, there is one 2 ohm resistance, then that is in series with the parallel combination of 4 ohm and 4 ohm, then that is again in parallel combination of 10 ohm and 10 ohm. So that those three elements are in series with the one more resistance. So this is the source and this is the other part of the circuit, which is simply a wire. Now I have to find, as seen, this is a DC source that can be marked like this also, no? So it's a 10 volt DC source, 10 volt. So this is 2 ohm, this is 4 ohm, across which I have to find the voltage Vx, correct, no? I have to find Vx, what it is. I have to find this value. So this is again 4 ohm. So this is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm and this is 1 ohm. Now I have to find resistance looking from the source. What is the equivalent resistance? R total. That is entire resistance looking from this side. Then I can find total current here. My aim is to find total current supplied by the source, which is nothing but supply voltage by total resistance. Now what is the total resistance here? So the total resistance is, I can write like this. Total resistance is R total is equal to 2 ohm in series with the 4 ohm parallel with the 4 ohm. Correct? 4 ohm in parallel, this is 2 ohm. That is in series with the, again one more parallel branch, 10 ohm parallel with the 10 ohm. That is in series with the 1 ohm. So therefore R total will be equal to 2 plus 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4. That is the easiest way of finding the equivalent value of a resistance when two are in parallel. So once again, product by sum, 10 into 10 divided by 10 plus 10. Finally, this 1 ohm. So it is nothing but 2 plus 4 4s are 16. 16 by 4 plus 4, 8, plus 10 into 10, 100 by 10 plus 10, 20, plus 1 is equal to, see, one more shortcut method I told you, no? When two equal resistances are in parallel, the equivalent resistance is half of the value. That is, if two resistances R and R equal value are in parallel, the resistance is R into R divided by R plus R. That is R square by 2R, that is R by 2. So that way I can directly write down here, okay, I need not write the formula. So you can see when 4 and 4 are in parallel, the equivalent resistance is half of that, that is 2. When 10 ohm are in parallel, it is 5 ohms. So anyway, that same value I will get. So the answer is 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 is equal to, how much it is? 12 ohms. 12 ohms, correct, no? So to R total is 12 ohms. So now I can easily mark the currents. I can find the current now. Let me remove all this. So that I can make space. Yeah. Now I will. Now actually I got R total as I got R total as 12 ohms, correct. Therefore, I total is voltage, supply voltage by R total in this circuit. So it is nothing but 10 volts divided by 12 ohms. That is 10 volts by 12 ohms. Let me calculate that. Ten divided by 12, that is 0.83. 0.83 amps. Correct. Now I can say in this circuit I can mark. Let me see whether it is possible to. Oh God, that. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll selectively remove this. That is not going, let it be there, no problem. Okay, let me mark the current here, that is I total. I total is equal to 0.83, that is this current is 0.83 amps. So therefore the current through 4 ohms, that is this current I want, no? I want to find this current, then only I can find the voltage. That is my only, this is the total incoming current. These two are the outgoing currents, branch currents. Some current will go up part at the top part, another part will, remaining part will go in the bottom part. So that the two current added up will be equal to incoming current. 0.83 is equal to I through 4 ohms and I through another 4 ohms. So actually what should happen is, because of equal resistance, the current should divide equally. That is, the current flowing in the upper part is 0.83 by 2. That way also I can find out. Or I can use the current division formula also. Because it is equal resistance, no? Therefore, current should divide equally means 0.83 divided by 2 also is okay. 0.83 divided by 2. Let us see whether same answer will get. That is, current through upper 4 ohm is total current, that is 0.83 into resistance of other branch. Resistance of other branch is 4 ohm divided by 4 plus 4. Anyway, it will come the same answer. This is 50% of 0.83. It's nothing but 0.83 into 1 divided by 2. That is half of that. That is 0.46. Correct? 0.465. 0.465 amperes. Correct? That is current through 4 ohm resistance. Therefore, we can easily find the voltage now. No? Once we know the current here is 0.465. 465 amps. Therefore, I can find the voltage across that resistor. I'm sorry for my handwriting and other, because it is, I'm not comfortable with this writing board. Whatever it is, no problem, we'll improve upon it. Yeah. Therefore, final answer, voltage across that Vx is equal to current through 4 ohm resistance into 4 ohm. That is, how much it is? 0.465 into 4. How much it will be? 0.465, 0.465 into 4, 1.86 volts. It is 1.86 volts. So this is how I have to solve the problem. This way also problem can be asked. For remaining problems, you please come to the next video. Okay, I am going to end this, and let us solve further problems in the remaining video.